and boom, here it is. So I started it up. I can do 3-second delay, take a photo, 3, 2, 1. And there's my photo. And I did this all on a Chromebook on my free version of Google Antigravity.
In this video, I'll show you a simple project that I created with Antigravity 2.0 and this Chromebook. In my previous video, I showed you how to install Antigravity 2.0 on my refurbished Chromebook. If you missed that video, I will link to it in the description because it is the prerequisite to this video. Since I shot that video, I have learned a few new things. In the first video, I had this owl-looking icon representing anti-gravity. Since then, I replaced it with the proper anti-gravity icon. I have updated the code to pull the correct icon and updated my GitHub repo so that you can get the proper icon too. The link to my GitHub repo for this setup is linked in the description. The other thing I learned is that running anti-gravity on my Chromebook can be a bit buggy. Before I started shooting that first video, I ran through the entire project to make sure it worked. To shoot the video, I had to reset my Chromebook and then redid the entire project on camera. After I finished shooting and editing the first video, I could not get anti-gravity to open from the launcher on the new setup.
The little bug that I figured out is you hit terminal first, you start the terminal, you spin up your Linux, get that working, starting the virtual machine. Maybe I had done something previously to my Chromebook where it automatically started Linux every time, but now I've got to wait for it to start Linux, and then I can start my anti-gravity, which I have now pinned to the taskbar here.
Hi, my name is Caroline, and I make technology tutorials, hardware automations, and travel videos. I also hold a bachelor's and a master's degree in electrical engineering from Georgia Tech, and I'm the author of the book, A Woman's Guide to Winning in Tech. Check it out. Now that we have the troubleshooting business out of the way, here's the project for this video. I'll show you how I can view the camera on my Chromebook and take a photo. This is very similar to my Photobooth project I made using OpenClaw. If you want to check out that original video, I will link to it below. Now let's get started.
And it does take a few seconds for anti-gravity to start loading, but it does work after I launch my Linux terminal. We are now loading anti-gravity. I hit sign in, and I'm going to continue with Google, logging in on my free account. Hit sign in. Google Antigravity has successfully authenticated. And when I go into Antigravity, here we go. And you can choose different models, flash, medium, high, low, depends how hard of a task you're asking it to do. How to check out your credits. So I'm going to hit settings. And then under models here, you can see how much of your quota that you've used. Keep in mind, this is a free account. I've used up a lot of it, and it's going to refresh in the next 3 hours. Excellent. The home project is home/Caroline, and then we can hit project settings. And yeah, there's a folder, Home Caroline, on my computer here, and you can always create another folder. I can hit add folder, home, I can hit new folder, and I'm going to hit Photobooth. I'm going to create a Photobooth project. There we go, select, and now I've created a new folder. Excellent. I can hit create new project, and then I can select my folder and see Caroline folder and Photobooth folder, select, and put this under my Photobooth folder. Create a project, start first conversation. My first prompt is I would like to create an app to view the live camera on my Chromebook. I would like a square aspect ratio. I would like a button to take a photo with a 3-second countdown and save the photo. We are going to see what it comes up with here in Antigravity 2.0 on my Chromebook. Get that started. And it's going to take a few minutes to load, and it is going to go through some permissions here, and I'm going to approve these permissions, and let's see how this goes. Allow this time, yes, and always allow. So I'm going to do yes and always allow just to make this go faster. And I'm going to say always allow. Created an implementation plan. Implement a plan for a premium Chromebook Photobooth app. Features include webcam, displays, square feed, 3-second countdown. It's going to create a HTML5 document, a CSS design, app.js, and it's going to spin up a little virtual server, localhost 8000. Excellent. and then I'm going to hit proceed. And we are back. Antigravity has completed the implementation on our Chromebook for our little photo booth app. And it says I've completed a check of the photo booth implementation, and there's an index, there's a style.css file, there is app.js, there is a countdown and shutter sequence, and it's spinning on localhost 8000. Let's go over to our Chrome. You can see me. Hello. It's using the camera on my Chromebook. It's got a live preview going on here, and then I'm going to scroll down, and sure enough, there's a button to take a photo. There's instant, or there's 3-second delay. Let's hit 3-second delay. There's a color filter. I can do, oh, it says Cyberpunk. Wow, this is very green. Mono. I can do a black and white, and I'm going to just hit the shutter button and smile. And there it is. There's my photo. It has already downloaded my photo automatically. Open up my photo, and there it is. There's my photo, and it's in black and white. And it just spun up a new app just for me, and it's locally hosted on my computer. And let's go back to our Antigravity, and it's in the folder Photo Booth. Let's take a look at how many credits I used up. I'm going to hit Settings, and I'm going to hit Models. And I showed that to you, and I'm almost out of credits here. So that's probably the end of my project. This is a free account. Keep that in mind. But I've got that working. Now I want to see where this is hosted on my computer. So I hit Files, and then I've got Linux files, and I've created this Photo Booth folder. Double click on that, and here are all my files. Now, if I hit stop, then it's not going to run anymore. Localhost has refused to connect because it's no longer running. I can run this on my own. To run this app on my Chromebook, you need to open a terminal. You need to navigate to the project folder, CD Photo Booth, and then I need to use this command to start the local web server. So I can use this when I'm not in Antigravity, Python 3M, enter. All right, I've started it up. I can go to localhost 8000 on my Chrome, and boom, here it is. So I started it up. So I don't need to be running Antigravity in order for this to work. It does work locally on my computer. The files are saved on my computer. I asked it to create a README file. So I just typed in create a README file. I will create a comprehensive README file. It did that very quickly. And now I can go over to my files. And in my photo booth folder, there is readme.md. If I double click on that, it shows me the entire README file. Now I can post these files on my GitHub so I don't lose them. I'm going to hit new, and then I'm going to make it a photo booth, and I'm going to make this private, and I'm going to add a README, and I'm going to hit create repository, and then I can hit add file, upload files, and I will just drag and drop all of my files, and I'm going to hit commit changes, and now all of my files are on my GitHub page. Automatically includes all of my files I need, so I can run this locally, not just on this Chromebook, but on any other computer. And it gives me instructions on how to launch this app on my computer. I don't have to use Antigravity going forward. I just use Antigravity for a little bit of vibe coding to make this little photo booth.
And that's it. We can see the camera view and click on a photo in this nice GUI interface running on our Chromebook. Of course, if you want to use your mirrorless camera or a different webcam, you can modify the prompt and make the project your own. If you don't have a Chromebook, don't worry. Antigravity can be installed on a Mac or Windows computer. If you'd like to see this project on a Raspberry Pi, don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications, and you'll be the first to know when Antigravity on Raspberry Pi drops on my channel. My name is Caroline. I make tech tutorials, hardware automations, and travel videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.